I'll still try to be professional, right? Wednesday's right. I'm surprised you managed to climb the ladder so quickly. Can't say I'd be eager to do the same, especially with the mafia. Well, once my wife left, I didn't have much holding me back. This isn't so different from running the store. Business is business. Anyways, here's the gist of it. One of my best performers had her dressing room broken into yesterday during the last show of the night. Jewelry, gone. Nothing else though. I want you two to figure out who did it and scare into him the sense not to do it again. That's not all though. Honestly, I wouldn't be having such a headache over this if it wasn't Halloween. I need this taken care of quick, and I need to make sure that it doesn't get in the way of me making a mint. You may think this place is just some dirty dinner and show, but honestly, it's a classy joint. You gotta have connections to get in here, and the girls don't fool around like you're thinking. Not on company time, anyway. Our patrons are about as affluent as they are eclectic. Also, they don't like being looked at too closely. They know all the best PIs as well as most of the decent ones. That's why I picked you two. Nobody wears something in Endopolis knows who you are. So keep it that way. There's not a lot of people here this early in the night, but word will get around fast if any of them catch wind of an investigation. That makes them uneasy, and when they're uneasy, they're more liable to keep a tight grip on their pocketbooks if they even bother to stick around. Overall, it's pretty cut and dry. Lay low, figure out who filched Irene's stuff, and we can put this to rest. Nice and easy. No need for my boss to know. Hold it. You're hiding this from your boss? The mob boss? The mob boss of the Beretta family? That mob boss? You're skipping a few links on the chain there, girlie. Relax. Most of the time, he doesn't want to know what goes on in here anyway. As long as I turn a profit and keep the girls happy, he lets me run it as I please. Good numbers and goodwill might as well be synonyms in the Beretta family. So, any ideas of leads you'd like us to look into first? Honestly, I already have my suspicions on who it was. The kind of person, anyway. Irene's a popular girl. Some fans idolize her. A lonely old mobster with too much cash and too few scruples, maybe? Okay, noted. In that case, I'll look into regulars first. So let's just be clear here. You want us to find the guy who did it and do some friendly convincing for you? Honestly, as long as I can be guaranteed it won't happen again, I don't care what you do to him. If you can prove it was just a one-off, then you're free to go. I want this taken care of quick, one way or the other. Alright. That's the spirit. I've already let the girls know you're coming, so just try not to be too obvious around our big spenders. I wish I could stick around, but I've got some business to attend to before the holiday rush shows up. I'll be back after the first performance, so hopefully you'll have something for me by then. Bye, Mewtwo! Huh, wouldn't have thought we'd see Burrow again. Birdo. He's a bit lacking in the moral fiber department, but beggars can't be choosers. Come on, let's start by asking around for info on the incident. Okay, so... bouncers? Skull guy. Oh, Cthulhu, is that you? Don't look at me like that. I wasn't even here yesterday. Maybe my buddy here knows something, though. God, Skull, Cthulhu, same thing. Excuse me, were you working here yesterday evening? Are you a dog? I may have been. Did you observe any strange guests at night? Perhaps. Not the talkative type. Maybe you should just let me have a go at this one. No gunplay Wednesday. I'm offended. There's more to me than a trigger finger, you know? Hey pal, how's it going? Listen, your boss Burr really wants info on last night's events. Do you understand what I'm saying? I understand that only a couple of stupid crackpot detectives would bother trying such an ill-conceived interrogation method. This isn't an interrogation. We're just trying to help Irene. The poor girl's scared stiff. I'm just here for the paycheck, so scram. Well, okay, Mr. Businessman, but if you're really just in for the cash, there's no reason for you to clam up. I'm sure Mr. Byro would be overjoyed if you spill, unless... Are you implying something? I hope you're not foolish enough to try to actually threaten me. Of course not, silly. There are two possible routes to your coy behavior. One, you're connected to the theft. I don't much like that one. Two, you're taking one for the team and covering for a buddy. You missed one. Maybe I'm just naturally tight-lipped and refuse to be strong-armed by a talking marshmallow. Nah, I gave it the benefit of the doubt and ruled out the possibility that you're a jerk or an idiot. Listen, if you let go of any scraps of information you're clutching onto, we won't tell a Byro who slacked on their shift. I don't need names, I need answers. How could those answers possibly help you? Listen, lady, you don't want to know. Oh, but I do. Was it premeditated? Were they alone? Did the bouncer even see him in the first place? They were drugged. Drugged? They were drugged by a drink a girl brought. An anonymous patron ordered it and sent it to them. It's not the girl's fault. She'd feel awful if she knew a customer slipped it in. Can I ask for a source? I swear it wasn't me. Not that my work counts for much. I did cover for him though. He and the girl don't deserve to get fired over something like this. And I'm sure Irene would agree. Neither of them saw who it was? Yes. Satisfied now? Very. I knew you weren't so bad. That's all I need to know. Okay. Hello, slime lady? Oh, are you like a tentacle bunny? Oh. Hey, lady and gent. Here to sell for a little caper, I assume? I still don't know what you are. Something like that. She looks like she could have some good info for you. Alright, so... You know, let's not go to the straight point just yet. Ask about coat check. So, you check coats here in the front desk? Yeah, among other things like hats and guns and stuff. You can't get in here if it looks like you might be concealing, so I'm here to be like, hey, give me that. It's up to the security guys to actually check your membership though. How do they do that? Tickets or maybe a list? Oh, definitely not. You have to pay for one of our special diamond membership pins. When the bouncer shines his flashlight on it, he can tell if it's a fake. Is there any way to get inside here without a pin? We do allow guests, but they still have to be with a member. There's only one entrance, and you're standing in it. Aren't there windows? Well, I guess so, but they're all on the second floor and double locked. So anybody who wants to enter or leave pretty much has to go through you. Exactly. Not that it matters, since there's no formal record of who comes and goes. Okay. Yes. Give me the option. Okay. Any forgotten shit? Do people often forget to pick up their things when they leave? Oh, you mean their coats? Nah, tailoring is so expensive here, you know. Or, maybe you don't, sorry. Ooh, ouch. Heh, see? I told you that coat's too big. Oh wait, now that you mention it, I guess it does happen once a week or so. It just means a customer's heart has had too many, or forgot their coat ticket, or what have you. Well, guess what? It actually did happen last night. Really? What did they leave behind? Oh, probably a jacket. Hang on, I'll go grab it. Here it is, standard issue trench coat. A little cheap, but it looks custom. Ticket number 34. Do you remember who dropped it off? Sorry, pal, not remembering the specifics of the comings and goings is part of my job. Customers get antsy if we keep records. That's part of the reason we started using membership pins. If you don't mind, could I have it? Or at least take a look? Wait, do you think the owner of this coat is the guy who jacked Irene's jewelry? I can't say for sure yet, but it's possible. At this point, any evidence is better than nothing. Gosh, I wish I could just hand this over, but I mean, what if it isn't the guy's? And then what if the customer who owns it wants it back? Well, I can see your point. Getting in hot water with a mafioso about the worst thing that can happen in a city like this. So, what would it take for us to get the coat? I might be able to let you guys take a look at it. Oh, okay. If it doesn't get claimed before the end of the night, I'll let you borrow it. Keyword borrow. Please bring it back. Thank you so much. No problem. Just keep it a secret from Byro, okay? He'd rake me right over the coals and feed my charred corpse to his big bad Beretta bosses if he found out. Alright, so one more question for you, lady. What exactly happened yesterday? So, do you have any information about the incident last night? Well, I was on the shift at the time, but the whole thing happened so quickly. There was a bunch of commotion upstairs in the dressing rooms, and we shut down about half an hour early. Oh, but Anita and Ray were right there. You should ask them. Anita and Ray? Yep, two of the regular performers. I guess they were in the hall talking when they heard the windows break. Are they here right now? Of course! They wouldn't miss the chance to get some good tips. Anita just passed through here, but I think Ray's on break. Just keep an eye out for the lady in the yellow dress. Okay, well, thank you. So that's probably her. So can we talk to, like, people? What are you? Dinosaur? Hey, you think if I asked nice, they'd let me backstage? Haha, probably not. Okay, very insightful. Oh, a bird? I can't believe they only have one girl out right now. Are they understaffed or something? Oh god, bitchy. You! What? Phew, looks like I got here before the rush. Maybe I'll get to talk to Ray after the warming up show. She ain't here, I guess? You? You know, it's funny. Even though everyone looks weird here, I can still tell that's the place the girls are top-notch. You're already drunk, aren't you? Never mind him. He can't hold his liquor, so he gets like this sometimes. Ha! I'm tipsy at best. But really, how is it that I can tell the difference? I mean, look at this pumpkin guy. If he was one of the ladies, all that would have to change would be the way I look at him. Do we go excuse me or... Let's go excuse me. That may well be true. That's the city's perception phenomenon, I guess. I think I read about it once. That's so? Sounds like something I'd be interested in. Are you two regular patrons here? Yeah. I ain't seen yous around, and I've been here a long time. Well, we usually just slip in and out. We, do deliveries here, so I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't seen us. I see. Well, a toast to you two helping to keep this place in business, then. You're doing God's work, kids. You think you might be able to get me a little souvenir from backstage? Heh. Jello, please. Try to have at least an ounce of class. I got more class in my stomach than you've got in your bulbous head, Higgins. So you've been coming here a while, Cello? That's right. I know this place like the back of my hand. Well, it's them.